Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Dallas Mavericks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now here we are, GA, around the midway point of the season. What should we be keeping our eyes on moving forward?
Which teams make trades and which ones decide to kind of stand pat? Obviously, there's a lot of chatter right now with the deadline looming. It'll be interesting to see which players get that change of scenery.
Dallas with the ball. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Teardrop shot. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here is Telfair. Pass to O'Neal. And no good that time. Bradley with some nice D. Nash outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Getting aggressive against the foul. Nash sinks that tough make for the end one.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
Nowitzki a screen. Nash kicks to Nowitzki. Nash with it. He had 15 points last outing. And Nowitzki slams it in.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throwdown from Dirk, good enough for me.
Miller outside. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Bradley. And Nash with a clear path to the hoop. Up the floor. Stevenson dishes to Nash. Nowitzki outside. 6 to shoot. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Telfair. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Now here's Harrington. Shot clock at 5. The rejection by Bradley. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now, here's Nash. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Bradley. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Cardinals checked in for Jones. And Devin Harris subbed in for Nash. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Miller. Now here is O'Neal. Villanueva covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Charlie Villanueva.
Inside, it's so hard to match up with the length of O'Neal, which is why he's able to draw fouls more times than not.
A different look for Dallas. Wang, he's checked in for Villanueva. And it's Bell in for Stevenson. O'Neal hits them both.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic, big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
Bogut sets a screen for Harris. Inside. And finished off by Bogut.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here is Miller. Following the score by Dallas. Basket counts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's the screen. Pass to Wang. Three-pointer. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pacers trail by 8. Here's O'Neal. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pulls it from the elbow. Bogut takes it off the glass. Bogut's got his second basket of the night.
What a nice find off the screen and roll.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here is Telfair, still without a basket. Here's O'Neal. Rebound Bogut. Mavericks leading by 8. Harris outside. Screen by Bogut. Harris drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here is Telfair. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now here is Harris. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. From down in the low post, it goes.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Harris outside. Bogut sets a screen for Harris. Pass to Bogut. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
It's Miller on the wing. Palacio, he's guarded by Ellis. 5 to shoot. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
I like that he passed out instead of forcing his own play there.
And here is Ellis. He also had a big impact in that win against the Spurs. Pass to Nash. Beyond the arc. Pacers with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Palacio. He's guarded by Ellis. Left side, O'Neal. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Nash. Shoots the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Nash has got 6.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Now Telfair. Still yet to score. Here's O'Neal. Rebound Bogut.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pavlovich. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 8. Palacio. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Telfair. Down low. Outside for Harrington. Good on the triple.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here's Nash. He's got 6. Ellis with it. Back to Nash. From the arc. That shot off. The Pacers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Over Pavlovich. O'Neal, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Now here's Ellis. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Nash with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. 9 points in the game so far.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
And Nash with a clear path to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Telfair gets the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Ellis outside. Nash up on top. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Timeout called the Pacers. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. On defense, the Mavericks. They lead by 11. Outside for our test. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Artest against Harris. Jones with the screen on Artest. Here's Harris. And it's Foster with the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Goldwire. Pass to Artest. And there's the drive. And it's blocked. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Nowitzki for 3. Out to Harris. 1:10 left in the first quarter. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You got to wrap him up right there if you're going to try to keep Nowitzki from scoring. He's just so big and smart and skilled. You got to wrap him up. Don't let his arms get up.
Free throw good, Nowitzki. Here's Goldwire. And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Goldwire, guarded by Harris. Pass to Peeler. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Foster missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here is Harris. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
That corner three, because it's a little shorter, is a money shot for a lot of players.
Here's Goldwire after the Mavericks pick up 3. Pass to Peeler. There's a screen. Two points. That one goes. Harris outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Pacers trail by 17. Pass to Foster. Here's Goldwire. Hasn't made one yet. To the wing right side. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Kramer. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nowitzki a screen. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Goldwire. Here's Kramer. Here's Foster. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ellis has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Nice job holding off the defense inside there.
Pacers trail by 19. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Goldwire and Ellis with the block. Fast break, Dallas. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
On our test, he's checked in for Indiana and then for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Podkolzin. Villanueva comes in for Nowitzki. And it's Jones in for Cardinal. There's the screen. To the paint, here's Potapico, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Otopenko's got his first basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The drive by Ellis. Yep, it counts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And here are the Pacers now. After the made shot from Monte Ellis. Pass to our test. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, you're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
No good on the free throw. On the Mavericks with some changes. Wang comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And Harris subbed in for Ellis. So he comes up empty at the line. Mavericks leading by 19. Here's Stevenson, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Sees his teammate, delivers an accurate pass. Excellent teamwork.
The Pacers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. There's the 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
With the teardrop. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. And Indiana shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Artest. Now Foster. Outside Artest. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Can they get it? The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Artest looked comfortable letting it fly. He's more than serviceable from the three-point line.
Bradley sets the pick for Harris. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Threw it down with force. Terrific flush.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Goldwire, guarded by Harris. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Potapico, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And here is Harris. He has 7. Pass to Wang. Kept alive. Out to Harris. Drives to the hoop. And yes, it's good. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Goldwire. The shot off that time. Good D by Stevenson. Dallas leading by 23. Bradley sets the pick for Harris. Down low. Elbow shot. Here's Bradley. Count the basket. Bradley's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Timeout called the Pacers. Indiana making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Potapenko. And Al Harrington subbed in for Artest. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Harrington. Palacio, defended by Bell. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now Nash. He's got 14. Nowitzki with the screen on Harrington. Nash, the pass to Nowitzki. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 3 assists in the game. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Goldwire. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 19-7 run. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Lets it go from deep. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Goldwire. He has yet to score. Foster down low. He gets it in there.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Nash. Nowitzki a screen. Here's the three. No good. That's just his first miss in 7 shots. Harrington with it. Guarded now by Nash. Harrington, the pass to Goldwire. Now Foster. Harrington with it. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Count that one. O'Neal's got 14 points.
6'11", skilled, athletic. When Jermaine O'Neal puts it all together, we are going to see some monster games.
Nash outside. Pavlovich kicks to Nowitzki. To the left side wing. Pass to Podkolzin. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Back to Nash. To the inside. Here's Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
And Nowitzki is a lethal scorer. Feels like he can knock down any shot on the court.
The Mavericks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. So both teams making some changes here.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
Here is Telfair. Outside our test. O'Neal passes to Telfair. Back to O'Neal. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bradley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nowitzki a screen. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 6th assist on the night.
Oh, nice confidence on that shot to get it to go from the corner.
And stolen by Nash. Drops in the breakaway layup. Nash has got 16 points.
I like seeing Nash be active defensively because when he is, it creates so much offense for himself.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Andrew Bogut checked in for Dallas. Harris comes in for Nash.
Devin Harris.
Here is Telfair, guarded by Harris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Dallas. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Nowitzki. And it's Ellison for Stevenson. Here is Telfair. O'Neal on the wing. Indiana moving it around. For 3, Harrington. Rebounded by Ellis. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Bogut with a screen on our test. Ellis.
2 minutes.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
That
foul.
one is on Miller. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first.
Monte Ellis. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here is Telfair, guarded by Harris. Here's Harrington. That falls. Great assist by Sebastian Telfair. Telfair's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Harris with the ball for Dallas. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First free throw is good. Cardinals checked in for Dallas. And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. 1:31 left here in the second. Here is Telfair, guarded by Harris. O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Harris finds Ellis. Bogut sends a screen for Ellis. Driving inside. And it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
Way to attack that rack. Slash and smash.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. .59 seconds left in the first half. Miller kicks to Telfair. Back to Miller. Shoots, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
5th team foul. At the line for your Pacers.
That free throw good from Miller.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Wang comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Nowitzki in for Charlie Villanueva. Here's Dallas. They're on a 15-6 run. Artest against Ellis. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Assist from
Ellis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Pacers shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Miller with a screen on Ellis. Artest against Ellis. Here's Harrington. Mavericks with the rebound. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Charlie Villanueva, Deshaun Stevenson, Raja Bell.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Villanueva. Harris outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Now, here's Nash. Going inside, banked in off the glass. Nash has got the first bucket of the third here for the Mavs.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
And now Stevenson running the floor all by himself. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Pass to Nash. Back to Nowitzki. Jacks up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And you got to run Dirk off the three-point line if you're the defense, especially from those corners.
Here is Telfair. Now, here's Harrington. Artest on the way. For the three. Cans it from downtown. Artest's got 6.
Hey, you don't often see the quick release from Artest, but that time he showed it to you.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here is Telfair. Pass to Harrington. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bradley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Now here's Nash. 20 points for him. Nowitzki dishes to Stevenson. Harrington with the rebound. Harrington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here is Telfair. Back to O'Neal. Artest on the way. 4 on the shot clock. Outside, O'Neal. Three-pointers off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Nowitzki outside. Nash against O'Neal. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 8th assist in the game.
Dirk as cool as a cucumber, regardless of the amount of time on the clock.
Here is Telfair. O'Neal outside. Harrington with a screen on Nowitzki. O'Neal against Nowitzki, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And defenses know what O'Neal can do with the rock all over him that time.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Bradley. Villanueva comes in for Nowitzki. Cardinals checked in for Jones. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Steve Nash. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the 2nd half. This is his 1st trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Dallas making a switch here. Bell's checked in, and Harris drops them both. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the 2nd half. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Pass to Harrington. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from 3-point range. Harrington's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And it's Harris off the drive. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Here is Telfair, guarded by Harris. Telfair, the pass to Harrington. Left side, O'Neal. O'Neal a screen on Harris. Back to O'Neal. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Harris outside. Pulls up on the elbow. And there's Bogut on the assist from Harris. Bogut's got 7 points.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here is Telfair, guarded by Harris. Over in the corner, Harrington. Now Telfair. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Villanueva.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Steve Nash, he's checked in for Devin Harris.
Number 13, Steve Nash.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Artest against Bell. Pass to Harrington. To the left wing. Shoots. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Nash outside. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Boy, the pure jumper of Nash, the ball looks so sweet coming off his fingertips.
Here is Telfair. Pass to Artest. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nash outside. Over Miller. Here's Bogut. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Artest against Bell. O'Neal looking around. And good that time. O'Neal's got 7 points for the quarter.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
Nash outside. They get it again. Bogut. And it's Nash at the elbow. Screen by Bogut. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. A different look for Dallas. Wang, he's checked in for Villanueva. And it's Sasha Pavlovich checking in for Cardinal. And so Nash nails both of them.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Here's Goldwire. And here is Harrington. Palacio, defended by Bell. They grab their own miss. Pass to Miller. Now Harrington. It's stolen by Bogut. Now here comes Nash, leading the break. And here's Bell from the arc. Rebound by Miller. The Pacers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul. Monte Ellis is checked in for the Mavericks. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bud Colzine's checked in. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You take a look at the Mavericks. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
You know, right now, Dallas, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 8.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
A moment for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Foster passes to Miller. Now Foster. The shot from the low post is good. Foster's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, capitalizing on the second chance opportunity there.
Here's Ellis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
The Pacers making a switch here. Potapenko's checked in. Here's Goldwire. Miller with a screen on Nash. Goldwire passes to Miller. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 10 points for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Mavericks making the shot. Inside. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Ellis, the pass to Lang. And it's Foster with the rebound. Pacers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Pass to Goldwire. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Let's hear it for your Pace Mates.
He's checked in for the Pacers. Then for the Mavericks, Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Pod Colzine, and Stevenson subbed in for Steve Nash. Ellis outside. There's the steal. .111 left in the third. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution for your Pacers, number 12, Hans.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Screen by Villanueva. Pass to Pavlovic. Fires the three. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
3 points.
Ellis has got 5 assists in the game. Palacio. He's guarded by Stevenson. They get the rebound. Foster. That's tipped. Ellis outside. Over to the left wing. Pass to Villanueva. And Villanueva with a stop.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Pacers shooting 47% from the field in the third. Off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Nowitzki's checked in for Charlie Villanueva. On defense, Dallas. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kramer. Lays it up and banks it in. Kramer's got his first points of the night.
And that's why you can't leave anyone open.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Okay, fans, get up for Number 30, Dante Jones.
Ellis with it. 14 points for him. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That distance right on time.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Mavericks ahead, running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And taken away by Ellis. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Nowitzki. Pacers with the rebound, and Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Pacers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Kramer, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Kramer, defended by Jones. Takes a 3. Kramer's shot is good. Kramer's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pacers. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. Shot, high post. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from Monte Ellis. Ellis has got his 8th assist here tonight. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Ellis outside. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Some solid passing there. There's a great atmosphere on a team when you're creating opportunities for your teammates.
Pass to Kramer. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Palacio, he's guarded by Ellis. Just 4 to shoot. Palacio trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ellis outside. Takes it inside. Jones finds Nowitzki. They double-team Nowitzki. Pass to Ellis from downtown. Offensive rebound. Outside, Jones. Down low. Ellis outside. Tries again. And it's Foster with the rebound. Foster's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Palacio, he's guarded by Stevenson. Palacio, it's deflected.
Oh, get that out of here.
Ellis outside. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Nowitzki's got 10 points here in the 2nd half. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Ellis outside. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Another three for Dallas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Foster is screen on Ellis. Palacio. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And getting fouled in the act. Not only do you get to the line, but you also tag him with a personal.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Andrew Bogut checked in for Podkolzin. Cardinal comes in for Dante Jones. And Harris subbed in for Monte Ellis. And it's Harris with the ball for Dallas. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Bogut. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Goldwire. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
They get Devin Harris.
Got to be careful how you defend him, or else he will draw the foul.
And he makes the first. And Indiana making a change here. That one is no good. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Bogut sets a screen for Harris. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
4th personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Steve Nash, he's checked in for Dallas. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Harrington. Good on the baseline J. Now here's Nash. Pass to Bogut. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Bogut's got 9 points now in just the second half. For Indiana, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's O'Neal, defended by Nowitzki. Back to Miller. Indiana moving it around. That one doesn't drop. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Bogut sets a screen for Nash. Over Telfair. Pass to Cardinal. Nash with it. Second chance shot. That one good for 2. Nash has got 26.
Hey, we all know Nash can pass, but he can score the ball too, folks, reminding us all of that now.
Pass to Telfair. Nice D from Nowitzki. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Stevenson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4th personal foul.
Putting the pedal to the floor and just rushing in. He didn't give the defense a chance to set up.
Stevenson.
And that one falls for Stevenson. The Pacers making a switch here. Artest is checked in. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Dallas. Ellis comes in for Nash. Pacers shooting 43% from the floor. Now Telfair outside Artest. Takes the 3. That falls. Great assist by Sebastian Telfair.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Ellis. Bogut kicks to Villanueva. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Telfair, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Charlie Villanueva.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Bradley's checked in for Bogut. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. Sasha Pavlovich, he's checked in for Cardinal. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson. Here's Ellis into the lane. And it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
Boy, that pick and roll was well run.
Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And there's a whistle that goes on Raja Bell.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Line for 2.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Mavericks. Left side, Bradley. A baseline J. It's hauled in by Artest. For Indiana, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. It's stolen by Bradley. Ellis with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And Nowitzki with a clear path to the basket.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off. Wow, still drawing contact.
A free throw drops for Dirk Nowitzki. Podkolzin's checked in for the Mavericks. Harris comes in for Ellis. Nowitzki hits them both. The Pacers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here is Telfair, guarded by Harris. And here's Artest. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. At the line for your Pacers, Ron Artest, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Mavericks making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Mavericks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Harris outside. And Jones has it in the corner. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Here is Telfair. Pass to Harrington. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Pocket 6. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for your Pacers, Brad Miller.
And the technical free throw is good. Steve Nash is checked in for Devin Harris.
Steve Nash.
Now Telfair. O'Neal a screen on Nash. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Telfair. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Dallas has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Nowitzki right side. From past the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
The Mavericks shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Pass to Pavlovich. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Here is Telfair, defended by Nash. This one for 3. Telfair can't hit. And stolen by Miller. Telfair the pass to Miller. Indiana moving the ball around. Here is Telfair, defended by Nash. Miller kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Artest. The shot's good. Telfair making the play. Telfair's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Nash outside. Here's Pavlovich. Stolen by Artest.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Nowitzki.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And that one drops.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
Knocked away. Villanueva with a screen on Harrington. And Nash, here we go. Kicks it out to Jones. And the 3-ball is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
That's determination at its finest. He'll get one more.
Monte Ellis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Ellis outside. Screened by Villanueva. Shots good by Ellis.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here is Telfair. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.